What's good, people? It's Ella back again with another video, and today I'm going to tell my story. Today I'll be telling my story. Yes, my story up to here where I am right now. And as I tell my story today, I'll be doing a little makeup, some makeup. Yes, I'll be doing some makeup as I tell you guys a little about me. Yes, I want all of you guys to know about me, and yes, here we go. So Ella is a girl, yes, as you all can see, and yes, Ella is a girl, a firstborn daughter to a family of two. Yes, a firstborn daughter. And as I tell this story, please guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm a kid. I was taken to school as a normal kid, went to school, and my primary school was just like any other normal students primary studying. Okay, primary school nilienda poa, nikasoma vizuri without any challenges, with both my parents alive, very supportive parents, indeed they were. Yes, I performed well, and yes, in the year 2011 nikamaliza primary school, and I got a letter to join Moi Girls High School. Yes, Moi Girls High School. So I was to join Moi Girls High School, and God willing, God provided for fees and other stuffs. So God provided, and luckily I went to Moi Girls High School. There I began my journey, and that was my turning point. That's where really I can tell a story from. Yes, so after joining Form 1, I went to school. It's a boarding school. So I went to school, and my mom took me to school. Yes, I can remember on 8th of January, I joined Form 1. And there I am, and I was so tiny back then. I was really tiny. So here I am, a tiny girl, a Form 1. And I remember some Form 4s mocking me, literally, because I was given really big skirts. And oh God, yani skirts zilikuwa kubwa, I couldn't even fit in. I had to take them to a tailor akatishe kidogo. So term 1 nikaka shule, nikasoma. I did well, literally, after during our end term exams. But hey, let's not forget sick. Whoo, that shit. Oh God, sick. Yes, I was hit so hard sick, but for like a week or two nikaadapt maisha ya shule, kukula food ya shule, and yes, there I was. So after term 1, we closed down schools, and during that period my daddy was away for some work, and my mom back then alikuwa nakaa home, so I had to come to Nairobi. And first of all, our home, shags kwetu, nyumbani kwetu ni Makueni. Yes, Makueni. Kama wewe ni wa Makueni, shout out to you, and please leave a comment down there. Yes, kama wewe ni wa Makueni, please tell me Makueni specifically from where. So my mom was still in Makueni, and my daddy was away for some work, and so I was to go to my aunt's place at Pangani. So I went to my aunt's place, and my daddy was to come pick me at the end of the week. So we closed schools on Wednesday. So I went to my aunt's place, and I was to stay at my aunt's place from Wednesday up until Friday, when my daddy will be back. I remember it was on a Thursday, date 13, a Thursday, date 13, when my daddy called and he told us that he'll be coming back the next day. That was on Friday. So I was happy, you get to meet your dad like after a whole 3 months, I guess. 3 months of being in school, you're finally going to meet your daddy, and I was my dad's favorite. I loved my daddy so much. So I was excited to meet him the next day. So siku ikaisha, and then it came the Friday morning. That Friday morning, we woke up as usual, and we were just going to take our breakfast as normal, as we all used to do. When we were just about to take our breakfast, someone knocked at our door. So my auntie decided to open the door. Immediately my auntie opened the door, entered a man. A man was my dad's friend. Yes, he was my dad's friend. And immediately the man entered. All he could say is, we found your brother somewhere in a trench, and your brother is dead. And who are we talking about here? We're talking about my dad. Times. I felt like I even don't know how to explain this. I felt like the whole world collapsed, and I was confused, and I started crying. This was the day when I was finally going to meet my dad. But here comes death. Death snatched away my dad from us. Literally. Guys, I felt so wrong. I felt like crying, and I cried. Yes, I cried. I cried. Being my dad's favorite, it hit me so hard. Yes, it hit me so hard to an extent that I could just stay, not eat, and just look at a place, and then you'd think I'm thinking about something. Then after some time I'll start crying, and I will cry. If you've ever lost a parent or someone close to you, you can tell how it really feels. So it hit me so hard. And uh, so we went for a burial. The burial, my dad's burial, that was on before we got to the burial. My dad passed on that Friday, so the day I was found, he was already dead. That was on 14th April. So after my dad was found dead, he was taken to KU mortuary. Yes, and like after a week we got to bury my dad. And after burying my dad, we came back to Nairobi, I and my sister and I, but my mom was left behind because she really needed time. She needed time to heal. She was left back at home at Makueni, so she stayed home with her sister, and we came to Nairobi with our auntie. Thanks to you, auntie. Thank you so much, auntie. You were there for me when I needed support. You were there for me, and I thank you so much. I really thank you, and I appreciate you so much for being there for us. And I don't know, if it weren't for you, I don't know what we could have done back then. So After burying my dad, we came back to Nairobi, as I said, and we stayed a little bit for like 2 weeks. And yeah, again, we were to open school. I'm here, confused. I already lost my dad. I don't know what to do, and I should go back to school. So my auntie called my mom, and my mom was to come to Nairobi, so at least she could be there with us for the remaining 2 weeks before I went back to school. And the reason why she was to come to Nairobi is at least because she knew I was really affected by my dad's demise. So she had to come, at least cheer me up before I go to school. And she really came up. So my mom was there with me, tried to support me and encourage me, and told me that all will be well, literally, because she knew I literally was affected by that. And after the 2 weeks were over, I was to go back to school, and I remember my mom taking me back to school because she knew, and she had to explain to the deputy. After going back to school, it really hit me hard, because I remember the previous time when I used to talk to my fellow classmates, I would tell them, oh, the way I'll be going to a trip with my dad after we close school. And now here I am. My dad is all gone. There is no way I went for a trip, and I'm here, stressed. I don't know what to do. And I kinda became a crying baby. So, and what really affected me is I couldn't tell it to my classmates, and I was not ready to accept the fact that my daddy was gone. So that really affected me so much, and I could cry. I could spend the whole day crying. But God, those were tough times for me. I could spend the whole day crying and literally not do anything, not eat. And at some point I would sleep a lot. And fall sick many times than I used to do before. So my mom would be called to school, and she would be coming, and at least to cheer me up. So, but I thank God I had a deputy who was my friend, and she was there for me. So I really had to overcome the feeling, and I really did. I overcame, and there afterwards I would sit alone, do maths like I've never did it before. I'll do maths like crazy. I'll do maths, and then my classmates would ask, why do you always like doing maths? And I'll tell them, I just feel like. But deep down, it's not like I felt like doing maths. No, it was my father's thing. My father used to do maths a lot. He taught me maths, and I loved maths. He made me love maths, and I would do so just so I'd forget everything and just console myself that even if he's gone, he's still around, he's still watching me, and he's still here with me. So I would do maths a lot. I'll do math a lot, and I developed an habit of doing maths with a red pen. So now, friends who have been asking me, why do you like doing maths using a red pen? That's the reason I like doing maths using a red pen, because my dad used to do maths with a red pen, and I do that in remembrance of my dad. The reason why I've done this video today is because it's almost his 8th anniversary after he died. You know, I told you earlier that he passed on 14th of April, and I'm doing this in memory of my dad. Yes, I loved him, and I know wherever he is safe with the angels, and he's always watching upon us. One thing I live to appreciate is that he taught me maths. Yes, yes, it might seem so small, but one thing I appreciate about my dad is that he taught me maths, and he taught me so well. I would really thank my auntie. She was there for me. Thank you so much, auntie, and my cousins too, who were there for us. Yes, us when we needed you the most, and at least we had family around. You're the family we had around. Thank you so much, my aunties, cousins, and everybody who was there for us back then. Thank you so much to mommy. I love you so much, mom, because of you I really am who I am today. You made me who I am today. You were there, you supported me, encouraged me, you supported me, like you're really my support system, and I thank you so much, mom. And finally, I would thank you so much for you watching my video. I thank you so much for really taking your time and watching my videos. And
remember to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Thank you. See you in the next video.